Welcome to the second session of June 2025 iEARN Virtual Project Exhibition. We are thrilled to see so many people here from all around the world today. This event will showcase the inspiring project work and outcomes achieved by iEARN classrooms around the world. Today, you will hear directly from educators and youth about their iEARN project work and final products. Before we begin, let's go over a quick review of some of the features in the Zoom webinar space so all attendees can navigate and participate seamlessly. When typing a comment or question in the chat box, please set it to all panelists and attendees. We encourage lots of lively discussion in the chat box throughout. Please go ahead and introduce yourself and share in the chat box where you are joining from if you haven't already. And please type in your questions and comments. We will try our best to address all questions as we go along. Also, you are welcome to share about the event on social media channels using the hashtags iEARN VPE 2025, iEARN Virtual Exhibition 2025. We are recording this webinar and will be sharing it in a follow-up email to all of you. Hello, I'm Zufang Chen from iEARN Taiwan. Today, I'm joined by my colleagues from iEARN USA. Colleagues from iEARN USA include Nicole Wesner, who is sharing the slides and videos. Our team has worked hard to put this virtual project exhibition together, and we thank you all for joining us today. The International Education and Resource Network, iEARN, is a robust K-12 educational network that enables schools, teachers, and students around the world to connect online and collaborate on projects that tie classroom learning with real-world issues. iEARN was established in 1988 as a pilot project between 12 schools in New York in the United States and 12 schools in Moscow in the former Soviet Union during the height of the Cold War. In the first collaborative project, students worked in both English and Russian on curriculum-based projects designed by participating teachers. They used the technologies available at the time before the internet to communicate with one another and build friendships. Our international network has grown exponentially since 1988, as has our ability to connect online and collaborate. This project year, iEARN connected over 1,000 teachers and almost 2,000 students from over 50 countries in global projects. There are approximately 50 projects in iEARN, all designed and facilitated by teachers and students to fit their curriculum and classroom needs and schedules. iEARN projects are interdisciplinary and connect learners across different age groups, primarily K-12, and different subject areas, including creative and language arts, social sciences, and STEM. Participants select an online project and look at how they can integrate it into their classroom. Teachers and students connect with their global peers in online room spaces to meet one another and collaborate on projects. In addition to connecting students learning with local issues and meeting specific curriculum needs, every project proposed by teachers and students in iEARN has to answer the question, how will this project improve the quality of life on the planet? This vision and purpose is the glue that holds iEARN together, enabling participants to become global citizens who make a difference by collaborating with their peers around the world. In 2015, iEARN mobilized its global network to ensure that each iEARN project aligned with at least one of the world's 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, a set of targets relating to future international development. Through collective learning and action, youth are making a difference through iEARN projects. Let me meet the global SDGs such as ending poverty, protecting the planet, and ensuring prosperity for all. Today, we are excited to showcase 4 different iEARN projects during this session of the exhibition. Global Art, A Sense of Caring, Teddy Bear, Talking Kites, Science and Us. We have special guests joining us today to serve as your hosts and introduce each of presentations. I'd like to welcome Chen Yixin and Chen Yixun, who are in grade 4 and grade 1 at Huiwen Elementary School in Taichung City, Taiwan. Chen Yixin and Chen Yixun have participated in iEARN projects, and we are honored to have them as our guest hosts for this session. I will now hand it over to Chen Yixin to begin our event.
Thank you, Ms. Zifang Chen. Hello, I'm Chen Yixin, and I'm delighted to introduce the first presentation in the Global Art, A Sense of Sharing project. Students deliver speeches on the importance of plants. The main target of this activity was to build speaking power in students and as well as awareness. On plantation, we will be hearing from students and teachers in Pakistan. Next slide. I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Sadia from Pakistan and her student. Ms. Sadia is a teacher of grades 6, 8, 9, and 10 in Pakistan and has been in iEARN for 13 years. Next slide. I will now hand it to Ms. Sadia and her student to present.
Hi everyone, I'm Ms. Hina Sadia from Karachi, Pakistan. I'm working as a group facilitator of Global Art, A Sense of Caring, and I'm also working as an academic coordinator at Practical Schooling System. This year, the theme we have selected, every year we select different themes to aware our students, to bring awareness about the importance of for the betterment of the society. And this year we selected the theme eco plantation. As you all know that we are having climate change and heat issues, rise in temperature. These are the main factor. That's why we have worked on this to plant more and more trees. The main purpose of this project is to bring awareness about the importance of plant. We collaborated with iEARN Indonesia, and I'm very much thankful for Vivi and from Morocco, Mariam and Leila being for such a nice and wonderful partners. I divided this project in 3 different phases. The first phase, I selected my most senior students from grade 9 and 10. They participated and they plant trees in a park. And the second phase, I selected my student delivered the speech during the assembly time. And in the third phase, my student perform a skit on the importance of plant during the assembly time. Please share my video.
Very exciting because we are going for the eco plantation activity.
Start.
My name is Marga. I am Isma. I'm Tanya. I'm Zainab. I'm Tanisha. I am Inaya. And we are duo. I am Mishala Mitch. I'm Adya Khan. I'm Malaika Tariq. I am Sahari Ali. I'm Sabrina Salman. We are Team Soil. I am Maya Murtaza. I am Alisha Khan. I am Isma Shahid. I am Mariam Tunaid. I am Vishal Khan. And we are Team Sunlight.
I am Ansal Abid. I am Zain. I am Umar bin Adnan. And we are Team Raw.
They prepared different charts, paper, colorful work. Then we went to the park with a group of students. They planted different plants in a park, and our principal, honorable principal and director joined us. They also planted trees in a park. They appreciate their effort. They suggested them to plant more and more trees. How much they give benefits to our society. How much we have to work for the betterment for our environment. These are the things we have done.
Combined with the rewarding contribution to the greener environment. Eco plantation really highlights the importance and requirements of plants in our daily lives. It really shows how important the role of plants is in our lives.
These are my students, their hard work, their pictures. They prepare different chart papers to express their views about how much the plants are important in our life. If you want to know more about my project, kindly in the next slide, they have shared the link of my project. Thank you so much. I hope you like it. Shukriya. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sadia and her students for their inspiring presentation. Next slide. Thank you, Daniel. Hello, I'm Chen Yixin, and I will be introducing the next presentation. The talking kites in the footsteps of Kachak project is another way to look at the Talking Kites project. This year, groups of students who are staying in hospitals in Israel joined the project through the school inside the hospital. The main focus was on how to deal with trauma. Most of the idea came from Kochaka's unique way of helping children. Next slide. I am pleased to introduce Ms. Hazen from iEARN Israel. Ms. Hazen has been an active project facilitator for 18 years and collaborate with teachers all around the world. Next slide. I will now hand it to Ms. Haddam to present.
Shalom, everybody. I am Ruti from Israel, and the project Talking Kites in the footsteps of Janusz Korczak take a switch this year as I took it to children who are in hospitals, in schools who are in hospitals, and we tried to see how we can join this project about Talking Kites and Janusz Korczak to, let's say, to influence the atmosphere that they are in. I mean, those children or youth. I took it as they are in, sorry for the word, a trauma, because I think a child in a hospital is in trauma. And Janusz Korczak was the one who, let's say, influenced me most of how to deal with children in trauma. All his children, I mean, all the orphanage, the children in the orphanage in Warsaw those days were in deep trauma. And as I read a lot about how they manage the orphanage house, and more, I saw that they were not in trauma, they were happy those days that they were there. Unfortunately, 200 of them, they were 200 in one orphanage house, they were killed in this war, but we have stories, and I met even 4 of them because they ran away from the orphanage before they were sent to their death. So I know that the way that Korczak managed Korczak and Stefa, the one who was with him, who ran the orphanage, made the place very happy, and even all those difficult. So what have we done? And I hope that next year some of you will join us to do the same because of the results of this project. So the first picture you see is children from a special school, what we call in Israel, I don't know the name for it in the other languages, we call it special education school, and they are in the 7th grade, all those, and you can see that they made their kites. This is the final of the project. They made the kites, and everyone made whatever he wants or she wants to do. And that's the result of the work. What I like most is that you can see that they are smiling. Okay, next, please. Okay.
Thank you to Ms. Hazen.
No.
Oh, sorry, I think she is continuing with a few more slides. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Let's go to the first hospital that we met. It's Dana Hospital in Ichilov, Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is the greatest city in Israel. And this is a letter I got from the teacher who ran the project with these children, telling me they were not children. They are in the, what is the name for it? The 10th class, and they are in the psychiatric class in this hospital. We met outside the Museum of Tel Aviv, where there were very nice wind, and they fly their kites after all the teacher told them about Korczak and the connection to the kites. Next, please. Next. Okay. This is, you can see that I took the picture from far so that you cannot see the children, but this is museum in Tel Aviv, a very famous one, and they are flying their kites. Next, please. Okay. Another school, Meir Hospital in Kfar Saba, very near my house. They call it educational center for the school. They got first, the teacher told them about Janusz Korczak and the connection to the kites. They got the kites, and everyone who was there was decorating the flight. Please, if you can see on the left, they are holding it's the teacher and one of the mentors there. They are holding one kite, and it's written there in Arabic, not in Hebrew and not in English, but in Arabic, because this center is to all the population around Kfar Saba, this hospital, and there are students that are Arab and Jewish together. Next, please. Next slide. Oh, okay. Play it, please.
שלוש, ארבע, תפתח את החוט. שלוש, ארבע, ולך.
Wow!
Okay. One student, and please pay attention to the veranda where they did it, because this is one of his Korczak most important idea, is to go to the nature. If you are in a bad condition, let's say, most of the time, if you can be in the nature, and if you cannot be in the nature, do it on your veranda, but with plenty of plants. Next, please. No, next. Okay, again, the same verandas.
טוב, אז אנחנו מתחילים לנסות להעיף עפיפונים,
Okay.
כדי שביום ראשון נדע איך לעשות את זה. וואו, בראבו! עוד אחד.
Okay, they are speaking Hebrew and Arabic together.
נרוץ.
She is the mentor, and the boy is okay. Next. Okay. From history, we found a letter, small letter, from Korczak's orphanage children, written to the church that you can see here, and they request from the church something very simple. Saturday morning visits, early hours, brief occasions, small group of 5 children. They are asking to be in the yard because in the orphanage, they have no place to be outside. And we know that they got the answer that they are welcome. Okay, next. Korczak legacy, to those who do not know him and don't know anything about it. In three small pictures you can see. On the left, orchestra, one of his most idea. If you can do it, please do an orchestra. Korczak is in the middle of the picture. He didn't know how to play, but for the picture he played. We know the boy on left of Korczak, he was escaped from the orphanage, and he became a very good, I don't know how to call it, but like the instrument that the big boy up there is playing. He was in Israel, and he played this instrument. Second picture, not from Korczak time, but to illustrate what they did, if they can, when they were out. And the third one, they are going out from the orphanage to the forest, where they have their own summer camp. Every year they were, twice a year they were going there. Continue, please. Okay. Please come and join us next year in this project. I say toda rabba, or shalom, and thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Hazen for a wonderful presentation. Next slide. I will now introduce the final presentation. Next slide. The next project being presented is Science and Arts project. In this project, students collaborate with iEARN projects such as 30 years from Henshin Awaji earthquake. We will be hearing from grade 9 students and their teacher in Sakir, Georgia. Next slide.
Hello, we are from Georgia, and we are presenting our presentation about science and us. So our teacher is Elsa Abramishvili. Our school is 10 years in iEARN. We are from Sacharelia Chauchadze Second Public School. We are 9th graders. I am Rezi Chitaishvili.
I am Elin Tabagari.
I am Tamar Bregodze.
I am Tatia Gelbakhian.
Next slide. So next slide. Our school STEM club. Firstly, we are going to present the goal of our projects and our school STEM club. The goal of the project is to integrate STEM sciences in everyday life, to be conscious about the meaning of healthy life and its protection. Also to make sure multifunctional devices with which will control harmless gases in the air of closed and open spaces. For instance, carbon dioxide and neutral gas. Next slide.
Next slide is process of making the device. In order to make the device, we use Arduino and its components. After writing the code, doing the research for multiple times, we managed to make the device. For the device, we use LCD screens, buzzer, Bluetooth sensor, gas, and pulse sensors.
We added pulse sensor to the device, which provides human self-controls in the
Moment.
In the moment, it also shows us how air quality and the increasement of the harmful gases controls in the air changes humans' pulse and other physical settings.
We made App Air Alert with App Inventor. Application connects to the device with Bluetooth module. App's interface and device's codes are engaged in order to work together. Bluetooth module allows us to get the results on the phone and in case of the excessive rate of the harmful gases in the air, it sends alert sound to the phone.
Next slide.
Also working on the application, we used elements of the graphic design, and for the additional resources, we used a 3D printer and 3D pen. By those instruments, we made not only well-working but visually easily noticeable tool, which can be used as a resource by STEM teacher on the lesson.
The results of the project allows us to study the rate of the air in the different environment. Such research will help students develop not only theoretical knowledge, but also they will be able to transfer it into real life. As a result, they can change their workspace and improve it to a better place. Furthermore, we can present our calculated results recommendation in the school and use the device in the actually workspace in order to monitor the harmful gases concentration in the air and care too.
The next slide. And these are other STEM projects. Next slide, please. And this is our conclusion. Science is really important because it helps us understand how the world works. From the tiny stuff to the big universe, it has changed our lives a lot, making things better in many ways. But we also need to be careful about how we use science and think about what's right and wrong. Looking ahead, science can help us solve big problems and learn even more amazing things about everything around us. It's a key way for us to understand our world and build a better future. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you.
Breaks are small, and others can be very strong.
Nextly, we have the Yashin Airline earthquake. The Yashin Airline earthquake happened on January 17, 1995 in Japan. It had a magnitude of 6.9 and it hit the Hanshin area, including the whole city. The earthquake lasted about 20.
Breaks are small. Thank you.
Thank you for your attention.
مسئول چای دار.
I would like to introduce Miss Elisa, who is a devoted teacher who encourages students to collaborate and learn more about science to solve global problems in line with SDGs. Miss Elisa has been in iEARN for 10 years. Next slide. I will now hand it to Miss Elisa and her student to present. Thank
So much. Thank you so much, Ichi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss
Thank
Elisa
you.
and the students. I think Miss Tufan will continue.
Okay. Thank you so much, Chen Yixing and Chen Yixun, for your wonderful guest hosting. And thank you so much to all the students and teachers who presented for sharing about all of your amazing and inspiring work. Last but not least, thank you so much to the audience for attending this very special event and actively participating in the discussion. If you are not a member of the iEARN community, we invite you to register today. Just visit the link that we are sharing in the chat box. This concludes the second session of the virtual project exhibition. To learn more about iEARN and how to join, please visit our website or email us at memberships@us.iern.org. We will be sending an email to all of you in the next week with the information we are sharing now. Finally, I would like to invite all the hosts and the presenters to come back on camera and wave and say goodbye in your languages. Thank you so much again, and we hope to see you next year.
Thank
Allah
you so
Hafiz.
much.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.
Goodbye.
谢谢。
Allah Hafiz.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank
Allah
you.
Hafiz.